The 2023 We The People CRS is a slightly better quality bike than the Nova. They added a little bit of chromoly in here to make this bike last a little bit longer. It's still slightly overpriced, but we're going to talk about who this bike is for and everything that you need to know about it. So let's get right into the video. What's up guys, my name's Douglas. I run Dougsterbob.com and this YouTube channel, and I help people get into BMX by helping them find the right bike. It shouldn't be this hard, but for some reason it is. I've got a bunch of free tools for you that is going to make your bike buying process a lot easier. These tools include the Dougsterbob app, which I use to make this video. It analyzes over 80 different BMX bikes and gives you way more information than you'll ever need to know about them. I also do a free bike recommendation where you can fill out some information and get a recommendation from me personally. It's going to give you 3 bikes that are perfect for you, and then you just have to pick one of those. Super easy to do. So that's how I'm able to do this review on the CRS. Now the CRS comes in a free coaster version or a cassette version. This video is on the cassette version. I'll put the free coaster version up here on the screen somewhere so you can just go watch that if that's what you're looking for. The CRS comes in a galactic purple and a matte black colorway. It's going to cost you $493 as of right now. As the 2023 bikes start to drip out and become fully available, this price may go up or down. The CRS comes in a 20.25 inch top tube, which makes this bike great for anyone who's between 5'3" and 5'6", and it's going to weigh 26.32 pounds. The CRS scores a 2.7 in the quality score, which means it has some chromoly in the frame, but it's not fully tri-moly. Usually either the down tube or the top tube and down tube are chromoly while the rest of the bike is high tensile steel. You're not going to get that full chromoly triangle that you do in the We The People Justice, which is coming later. It has a chromoly steer tube in the forks. The legs are high tensile steel, so they're still prone to bending and breaking. It has high tensile steel bars, but the bearings are fully sealed. The rims on this bike are single wall, but they have an extra thick sidewall, which makes them a little more durable compared to competitors' single wall rims. Because of this low quality, I wouldn't recommend this bike for anybody who weighs over 130 pounds. Some similar quality bikes would be the Sunday Scout or the We The People Arcade. Because of the 2.7 quality score and $493 price tag, this bike scored a 3.97 in the value score. This means that the bike is slightly overpriced. I use the Dougsterbob app to find bikes with better quality for a lower price, and this is what I found. The Sabrosa Salvador scores a 4.2 in quality and costs $470. The Kink Gap scores a 3.6 in quality and costs $450. The Kink Whip scored a 6.9 in quality and costs $500. So there are a lot of other bikes out there that cost a little bit less or about the same price with much higher quality scores. This bike is for someone small and lightweight who needs a better quality bike than other options in this size range. This isn't the best bike, but in a 20.25 inch top tube, it's pretty hard to find something with some chromoly. Because of the snappy geometry, this bike is going to perform best when riding skate parks. It's going to respond well to technical tricks. Riding street is going to be the next best option if you add some pegs. However, I'd suggest just checking out the We The People CRS free coaster version if street is your main thing, because the CRS free coaster scores higher in street than the normal CRS. This is a pretty good quality beginner level bike because it adds in some chromoly. For a rider who weighs under 130 pounds and doesn't really push the limits very far, I'd say this bike would last well over a year for them. For someone returning to the sport that weighs over 130 pounds and is trying to throw down with some big tricks, expect this bike to break within a year. Now the CRS is a really cool bike, and I admire the fact that it has a cassette version and a free coaster version. My biggest problem with it is the $493 price tag, which to me is way overpriced. Granted, there are certain things that add into this bike, like the extra thick single wall rims and some of the aftermarket parts that come with it, but to me that does not justify this high price. For someone who's starting out in the sport that wants a cool looking bike that looks really real, you know, like a real BMX bike, you're just spending a lot of money for the quality that you're getting, and in my opinion, there are much better options. Again, bike looks very cool, value isn't there. Now, but if you're in love with this bike and you're gonna buy it anyway, click the link up here because it's gonna take you to the spot that I found this bike for the cheapest. I would hate for you guys to overpay on an overvalued bike, so make sure you click the link and go wherever it's the cheapest if you are gonna buy this bike. What I'd really suggest you do is fill out the free bike recommendation so that I can find 3 bikes that are perfect for you and just send it to you. Then you only have to pick from those 3. You don't have to look at 80 different BMX bikes to find the right one. Let me help you out with that. The link is in the description. Now I need you to let me know in the comments which bike I should review next, and good luck on your bike buying journey.